All right, everybody, welcome to
Ladies and gentlemen,
the
welcome
first
to
game
tonight's matchup
of
of the
the
GWAL
or the first
ABCTO
the
Challenge.
our matchup between the
Tonight
North
we
High
have
Lady
representing
Redskins
Newton Railers
and the
and representing the
Lady
home
Newton
team, North
Railers.
High Redskins.
Um,
You would please stand in the boot caps for
right
the
now,
playing
we're
of our
going to go
national
ahead
anthem.
and have the national anthem. All right, and again, welcome to this matchup between North High and Newton. We're going to go to the floor for the starting lineups in a little bit. My name is Mitch Kutra. I am one of your voices for North High basketball. Thank you to Mr. Kelly for helping us out. We're going to do the lineups on the ground. Here we go.
For the home team, a sophomore, 5'5" sophomore, number 12, Katie Leston. For Newton, a 5'7" junior, number 22, Haley Loveland. For North High, a senior, 5'11", number 22, Noelle Brown. For Newton, a 5'5" sophomore, number 23, Olivia Antonis. For North High, a 5'6" junior, number 10, Ani Abbott. For Newton, a 5'2" freshman, number 24, Abigail Kuntz. For the Redskins, a 5'8" sophomore, number 31, Darren St. Clair. And for Newton, a 5'6" sophomore, number 31, Harmon Ennis. And for the Redskins, a 5'11" junior, number 33, Lupe Ivana Montel. Newton is coached by Travis Lee, and the Redskins are coached by Mike Bailey.
All right, again, welcome up to all you guys watching in Newton and North High Nation. Going to watch this good matchup between two teams early in the season, the ABCTL GWAL Challenge. Again, I'm Mitch Kutra. I'm here with
Antonio Rankin.
Okay, and Antonio is going to help us out. He's a student here at Heights, and I look forward to working with you today.
You too.
Okay, and we're looking forward to a good game. Actually, a good pair of games on this channel. You're going to have the North High Redskins taking on the Newton Railers, and then afterwards you'll have your Heights Falcons taking on the Andover Central Cougars. Jaguars?
I don't know.
So, one thing, if this is the first time you are tuning into a basketball game this year, there is no tip ball. What happens is the visiting team always gets possession first now. So it looks like, you know, Newton's going to take the ball and to the top. North High looks like they're playing some pretty aggressive defense. Big block by Guadalupe Urbina, but put in by who?
That was scored by number 22, Haley Lewin.
Okay, so Lewin with the goal. They're up 2-0. Cavett has the ball, presses, and Urbina takes the shot from just inside the arc, not able to get that to drop. So again, North High playing some aggressive defense, but oh, and they say that North touched it, so there's no backcourt foul for that one. Again, North High playing some aggressive defense, causing maybe some errant passes. What do you think?
I think they're playing an awesome defense.
Yeah? Okay, so Newton having some good ball movement, trying to open up some lanes here. But again, you have underneath, you had Terrence St. Clair there with a block.
Oh, number 23, Olivia Entowich.
Number 23, Olivia Entowich.
And that was you know what, they made her work for that, but Cavett going down the court trying to save it from going out of bounds and not able to get it. Who got that for Newton?
That was number 23, Olivia Entowich.
Okay. Oh, and a little bit of a block by Cavett and then a steal. Cavett's going to move the ball up the court and try to set up an offense. Urbina travels a little bit. All right, and that was a foul on Blessman.
Blessman, her first, team's first.
First foul of the night.
Newton looks to find the open man and
just
saved by number 22, Haley Lewin.
Yeah, that three was just a little long. It looks like she's spending too much time in the gym.
Right.
So Blessman get a hand of the way, which caused an errant pass.
That was shot by number 24, Abigail Kuntz.
And Cavett comes down with the ball and gets fouled. Who did she get fouled by there?
That was number 12, no, number 22, Haley Lewin.
Okay.
That's her first foul.
All right. And Newton getting out to a pretty fast start here. North trying to push the envelope. Cavett taking it from coast to coast and gets a layup. And that's two for Almedy. Cavett, that's a leading scorer. She averages 8 points a game for the Lady Redskins.
And timeout come by Newton, the Newton Rimley.
Awesome. Hey, just in case the folks at home missed it, who are the starters for Newton?
Yeah, number 4, Lexi Valpons. Number 22, Haley Lowen. Get number 23, Olivia Antowich. And number 24, Abigail Kuntz. And we had number 32, Alexa Imp.
And you know what, they've come out pretty hot. They're coming out and they're moving the ball. They're trying to get open looks. The starters for North is number 10, Almedy Cavett. Number 12, Katie Blessman. Number 22, Noelle Brown. Number 31, Terrence St. Clair. And number 33, Guadalupe Urbina.
And for Newton, number 10.
We have substitution, number 10, Mariah Zinner. And Newton brings the ball up.
All right, we'll see what they have coming out of timeout. I think Newton wanted to set something up. Again, North playing very aggressive. And there's a foul. I think too much body from Urbina underneath.
Urbina Montez, her first, Team 7.
And Newton will take it out in the baseline.
All right, and
Bad pass.
yep, St. Clair steps in and takes advantage of an errant pass. Cabot takes it to the hoop again, and it just flirts with the rim and does not go in. Gotta hate that.
Little in and out action. That's just, as a player, you'll hate that.
Yes.
You think you'll have made it, and then it just comes out the hoop.
Oh yeah, reminds me of every shot I've ever taken. All right, you got some good ball movement by Newton.
Looks like Newton wants to go into the paint and find an open player.
Yeah, they are searching. That's a good point. They are searching for that lane, but I don't. North has a little bit of a height advantage. Terrence St. Clair with a rebound.
That was shot by Abigail Coons.
Yep. Say North has a little bit of a height advantage. Little different what they faced on Tuesday. More like what they faced last Friday against West.
It was foul. That foul was on number 23, Olivia Antoine. That's her first foul.
All right, so we have Blessman underneath on the inbounds pass. She's looking for Urbina, but Noelle Brown scoops it up, driving to the hoop, and she puts it in. That's 2 for Noelle Brown. All right, again.
Newton seems to see that North's putting in the pressure in them. Yeah. And a timeout called by Newton.
And that was that's a good call by Coach Bailey over there. He's trying to press them to make them feel uncomfortable.
Right.
And you know what? A good call by Newton's head coach. What's Newton's head coach?
Newton's head coach is Travis Leak.
Okay, and who's helping him out over there at Newton?
We have assistants John Hansberry and Carly Childs.
All right, yeah. And again, good call by him. He wants to settle his ladies down and get them ready to do a press break.
Absolutely.
Yep. The press break is really hard to teach. A press break would be really hard to teach, especially if you're a little younger and the other team's efficient at it. So it looks like North High is taking off the press right now. I think it did what Coach Bailey wanted it to do, and forced them to do a. Oh, and they're trying to force it inside.
That was miscommunication there by Newton.
All right, and Cabot trying to set up the offense. Urbina to Blessman. Blessman out to Cabot. Ooh, little behind the back kick to Blessman, who's out there for the 3. And
that was rebound at number 24.
Oh, and we have a foul. I'm not sure who it's going to be on. It looks like it's going to be on number 31.
North 31.
And that rebound was made by Abigail Coons.
All righty.
Got a substitution. You got number 4, Alexi Valpons coming into the game.
Back in for number 4.
All right. North keeping everybody in so far. That's what they've been doing. I know Coach Bailey likes to keep a rhythm with his players. Oh, but a little bit of a tip.
And
so
that was attempted by Cameron Inch.
Yep, and Noelle Brown comes down with it. Cabot pushes again with the layup and in. So that's 2 more for Cabot.
And that was blocked by Newton.
And you know what? I was down correcting my stat sheet. I didn't even see that play. Did Cabot knock down the inbounds pass or what happened there?
It was a miscommunication by Newton, and she came and stole the ball.
Okay, there we go. Noelle Brown from outside the arc does not go, but Katie Blessman gets the rebound. Oh, a little bit of a forced pass trying to get to Cabot.
That was stolen by Alexi Valpon.
Okay, and more and more miscommunication, but Noelle Browns will haul it in, try to settle things down a little bit. Thank you. All right, and we have. It looks like it was out on North.
Last touch by North. It will be Newton's ball. And North once again is putting that pressure on Newton.
And good pressure by Blessman there. They're playing the full court pressure, trying to make sure that they're uncomfortable. That's why you want to do the press, is that you think you can make that other team uncomfortable and make bad decisions.
That was attempted by number 10, Mariah Zender.
Another rebound by Cavett. Oh, it looks like they called Noel Brown for a walking block.
Fouls on North 22.
It will be Newton's ball.
I may be a little biased, but I don't know if she was walking on that one.
No, she wasn't. It's just a little too much contact.
Yep. So it looks like we have some good movement by Newton again, trying to get the ball around on this tenacious North High defense.
Oh, good pass by Newton.
Oh, and blocked by Noel Brown. She's been a force so far this season.
Absolutely.
I believe she had 7 blocks in game 1 against West. Oh, and they call Urbina for another travel.
It will be Newton's ball with 41.8 seconds left in the game.
Quarter,
sorry.
You're fine. We're all trying to get going, and a little bit of a scramble there for the ball. Noel Brown with the 3. Cavett with an effort play, but they say she was out of bounds. With 27.5 seconds left on the clock. And we have ourselves quite a game. What do we have? Oh, looks like we have an injury for Newton.
It looks like.
Oh, yeah, it looks like we have a little injury for Newton, and she may have took an elbow or a forearm to the face there. So hopefully she's okay.
Absolutely. We all care about the safety of our players.
Yes, we do. Okay, Cavett with the steal. Again, she has been a force to reckon with today, taking it all the way, and she draws the foul. So she'll be going to the line shooting too.
That was a foul was committed by number 23, Olivia Antoinette. That's her first foul. Oh, second. Correction.
Yep.
Fouls on Newton 23. Target. Second.
Cavett with the free throw. And the second. So that puts Cavett at 6 points. So she has 6 of the 8 points today for North. All right, and that comes to the end of our first quarter of action. We got about a minute before it starts. What do you think so far? How do you think Newton's playing?
I think Newton needs to just, find open players, as like down court. So, because North's putting the pressure, and like when Newton's first passed the ball in. So I believe they just need to find an open man down court, and and then relax and just patient offense. So.
All right, we are back. We are back to start this. We are back at it, and we'll be on the second quarter of play. So we went over what Newton's done well and what they need to do. I think North needs to keep pushing, keep pressing on defense, set some stuff up on offense. I think what they're doing is they're trying to force. And as I say that, they set up a brilliant inbounds play to Cabot, who adds 2 more.
A little bit miscommunication there by Newton.
So we talked a little bit about Newton's coaching staff. Let's talk a little bit about North High's coaching staff. And as I say that, they start to foul. It looks like it's a 1 on number 10. They're going to call Cabot for a foul.
That was set up. Number 22, Olivia Antoinette. No, I'm mistaken. Haley Lewin to the line. Shoot 2.
So North High is headed up by Coach Mike Bailey. He's actually an alum of North. He was, while he was at North, he actually was a point guard on the state championship team. So the last state championship basketball team that went through North High was led by Coach Bailey. And rebound by Cabot.
Lowen goes 1 for 2 for the free throw line.
His assistants, one is his brother, Matthew Bailey, and the other is Ashley Foss. This is the second total year for all 3 together. I know Foss started last year, her first year. She went to Friends and played basketball there. She's a Goddard alum. And Cabot drives and is going to score again. So Cabot heated up. She has 10 of North's 12 points today.
Looks like Newton bring up the ball. Lining up and 3-pointer, number 23, Olivia
Three-point
Antoinette.
basket.
All right, and that brings your score to 12 to 9. North is up. Cabot has the ball. So Cabot's been doing the majority of the ball handling today. Dishes it to St. Clair. St. Clair pulls up, jumper just a little long there.
Rebound by number 23, Olivia Antoinette.
All right, so it looks like North is still playing a little aggressive, trying to keep them out of the paint. Force these.
And the 3-pointer made by number 24, Abigail Cooper.
Yeah, they're trying to force those shots, but I don't know. Newton's been able to hit 3-pointers. Dish out to Blessman, who takes the drive.
Oh, stolen by number 22, Haley Lewin.
All right, Noelle Brown. Noelle Brown with the athletic play just could not save it before she went out of bounds.
Substitution coming in, number 34, Natalie Jones.
In for Newton.
And number 4, Lexi Valpons coming to the game.
Number 4, Lexi Collins.
It looks like Neftali Pareto coming in for Blessman over at North, number 23. Try to get Blessman a little bit of a break here. They've been running up and down the court pretty consistently. This has been more of a game where they're pressing.
And another one by Abigail Cooper.
They are having a hot hand in the 3 ball, and they take the lead again. Kick it to St. Clair, who kicks it to Pareto in the corner. In and out. We're going to call Urbina for another travel.
Newton will take it out here. You see what Newton does with the ball here with the 3-point lead.
And they have just been on fire from beyond the arc.
Absolutely.
You know, it's one of those games where, okay, that's what North is going to give you. And if you're on, it's perfect. If you're not. Oh, and big block by Noelle Brown, which causes a little scruff and causes a foul.
Fouls on number 24.
Foul was on number 24, Abigail Kuntz. That's her first foul.
All right, and that puts And it looks like Newton is going to use some of North High's medicine and start to press them. Urbina with the screen there. Well, Brown just a little off.
Rebound by Lexi Velpons.
All right. Urbina just trying to make sure she doesn't stay too comfortable with holding that ball. All right, an errant pass.
Turnover made by Newton. It'll be North's ball. We have the substitutes coming in. Number 33, Maylee Edwards coming to the game.
All right, and Brown's going to take it out. We'll see who she gets it to. I have a feeling it's going to be Cabot. She takes it to the hoop, which...
Rebound by number 34, Natalie Jones. And another miscommunication by Newton will be North's ball.
All right, so Brown taking it out again, and look again. The Railers are taking a little bit of a page out of North's strategy tonight, pressing, kicks it out to Pareto, kicks it to Urbina with the shot, and not quite going to sink tonight. She has not been on. She's been pretty good this season so far.
Newton brings the ball up here. That was shot by Edwards.
And a rebound by Cabot, who's going to drive the court. Ball to St. Clair, who gets it back to Cabot. Dishes it out to Urbina, who... Another travel.
We have substitution, number 22, Haley Lowen comes in the game.
All right, it looks like North's going to settle back and let Newton try to set up some offense here. Down by 3. They're going to try to smother, cause another bad pass.
Rebound by number 11.
And some people say that was a bad shot, and the person who did it will say, hey, it was a pass. At least that's what I did. And Cabot with the block.
That was attempted by number 22, Haley Lowen.
Good steal by Pareto, who tries to save it. Oh, yeah, we had a bunch of tight ropes walking on the sideline there.
Number 23, Olivia Antoine is coming to the game.
Back in for the Raiders.
All right, in goes Cabot. She's going to drive, and I think that would have been a carry if she would have held on to it, but she lost it mid-carry. So St. Clair with a 3-ball attempt. Brown underneath. Throws up kind of for grabs there.
Oh, and Newton's pushing the ball, and it's scored by Belle Pond. Her first points of the game.
Now, I think some of North players are starting to get a little tired. That was a good call timeout by Coach Bailey. Some of the North High players are starting to get a little tired, so it's forcing mistakes. This is a heads and tails different ball team, or basketball team than I saw play last Friday. So let's see what Coach Bailey has to help them out. Got to reset, try to get something going here to get it closer or even take the lead going into half. So, and I know North is 1-1 right now. They played a tough Capon team on Tuesday, so they had a good win against West last Friday. So they started 1-0, which was the first time since I went to school at North. We started 1-0 in girls basketball. Now, if I'm wrong, don't hate me on the comments. Because I'm not as old as y'all think I am, even though I'm a teacher and coach. So Brown takes the ball out, gets it to St. Clair, and it looks like Newton's still pressing. They're trying to cause North to make a mistake. Dish to Urbina, who goes up, and there we go. Guadalupe Urbina with a 2, try to break her out of her funk for tonight.
Antoine just brings the ball up.
Oh, there we go. That's a travel on Newton. I could see that official's face. He's like, I'm waiting for that other foot to go down. Once that other foot goes down, that's a travel. So dish out to Pareto. Dish to Cavett, who's going to try to set something up. Out to St. Clair, who takes the shot. And just a little long, but Guadalupe Urbina is in there. Luckily, it was out on Newton.
Back in for Newton, number 31.
Number 31, Cameron Ince comes to the game.
All right. So,
stolen by number 24, Abigail Coons.
Yeah, bad pass as we come inside of a minute to go on this game. Again, North playing some defense, trying to make Newton uncomfortable, trying to get bad shots, and it happens. And Noelle Brown with the steal. Cavett needs to look. Oh, there we go. And she drew the foul, so she did all that from coast to coast.
That was foul made by number 23, Olivia Antoinette.
That was on 23 tournaments.
That is her third foul in the game.
And again, Cavett going to the line. She's the leading scorer now for North. She's going to add another.
Substitute coming in, number 30, Gracie Hendrickson coming to the game. And number 10, Mara Zinner coming to the game for Newton.
It looks like Blessman comes back in for Pareto. So Cavett with another attempt. All right, she misses, and Newton gets the rebound.
Remember by Inch. We'll see if Newton wants to wait for the last shot or they're going.
Yeah, we'll see. They could actually hold the ball without shooting, but they don't do that. So rebound ends up with Blessman, and it ends up being a jump ball, which gives the arrow to Newton. Yes, sir.
So I believe the coach is saying, look at the clock, so I think they're going to wait for the last shot.
They're going to try to set up something to make it 0. No basket's no good. Good attempt there. And if they start playing music, I got to turn the mics off. But hopefully they don't, so we can talk about the game a little bit. So North down 2 at the break, and we'll see what Coach Bailey has in store to try to get his team back into it. What are your thoughts on Newton so far?
I think Newton has went to a slow start, but in the second quarter they started stepping their game up, and with them 2 threes by number 24, Abigail Kuntz, really set the tone for the game. So I think Newton's went into the second quarter with the mindset of
attention parents and legal guardians. We want these kids to keep playing. So please respect.
And if you can hear the crowd noise, that's Coach Church.
At all times.
telling us about our
Please social
COVID
distance to
restrictions
the
that
best of your
happen
ability
while you're
from
in
your
the
non-household
in the
members.
building.
Please exit with your athlete as soon as they are done playing for the night. Please remember, the reason restricted attendance is necessary is to minimize exposure opportunities and support school and community health. These guidelines are recognized by state and local governing bodies, including the CDC, KDHE, Central County Health Department, and USD 259. We thank you for your cooperation.
All right. No, yeah, those are the guidelines by USD 259 that All right, welcome back to the second half at Heights High School. You got the first game of the night on the ABCTL Challenge, which is North High School versus Newton. And the score at the half is Newton 17, North 15. Before we went to the break, you talked about how you thought Newton was playing. North, we'll see what adjustments they've made. Right now, Cabot is really been the offensive threat. She has 11 points on the night so far, and like usual, Coach Bailey's playing his 5 and then plus 1 or 2, and so they're trying to get into a rhythm.
Position arrows to North High to start the third quarter.
So North High will get the ball to start. Noelle Brown will take it out, and it looks like she'll pass it to Cabot. Really, the offense runs through number 10. Again, offense runs through number 10, and I know they're hoping to put. It looks like they were trying to push it to Urbina underneath, but a little bit of errant pass, and
that was attempted by Lexi Vipon.
And she went up and she went hard, but I think somebody got a fingertip on it. And Cabot dishes it to Brown, who goes underneath, and a little miscommunication on where we need to be.
And Antoinette will bring up the ball for Newton.
All right, we got some good ball movement by Newton again, just trying to find that seam, but North does a pretty good job at shutting down the middle, which is kind of why Newton was so hot with the three-point shot earlier today, because North's not going to let them drive easy. North has the bigs in and the bigs underneath that cause issues. So Blessman with kind of an errant pass. Who got the ball for there?
That was number 22, Haley Whitlow with the steal.
Okay, and you have, again, Newton trying to set something up, but you definitely have the height and size advantage underneath for the Redskins. Again, that's kind of why Newton got hot shooting a 3, because that's what's been open. And some days you're hot, some days you're cold, and so far today they've been hot. And that was a little bit of extra contact there underneath, but nothing called.
They said last touch by Newton, so it will be North ball. You got a couple substitutions. You got number 10, Zender coming in, and you got number 11. Number 11, Siddle coming to the game.
All right, Cabot takes the ball. Cabot is a 5'6" junior. Dishes it out to Blessman. A little bit of a long pass there.
And they call it travel.
And that was a good play by Cabot. Very, very good basketball knowledge there. Seeing that there was a little bit of a – and we have a substitution for North. It looks like Tyresia Gordon is coming in for Katie Blessman. Maybe give Blessman a chance to settle down a little bit, because she's been a little off today. I'm not gonna lie to you. So yeah, the one time they're able to drive inside, you have Noelle Brown who just shows that she can block anything that comes near her. And
so Newton pushes the ball up, and that was attempted by number 24, Abigail Kuntz.
And Urbina comes down with the rebound. Cabot is going to take it, and she's going to drive. It looks like they're playing very aggressive defense on Cabot. Give it to Brown at the top of the key. And Tyresia Gordon with a great effort play. But Cabot gets the cleanup goal.
Newton brings the ball up here.
Tell you what, that's what happened. Tyresia Gordon came in. She's more of a guard, and she came in. She's like, I'm getting this rebound.
Right.
And it's a great effort play. And Cabot was right there, and she put it in. And think maybe Gordon was the thing that they needed.
And that was cleaned up by number 11, Piper Siddle. That's her first points of the game.
All right. So Cabot drive, dish to Urbina. Passes it to Cabot. And Lupe decides to.
We have a substitution, number 30.
Henderson.
Gracie Henderson comes in the game.
All right, so Newton's up 19-17 right now with 4 minutes left in the third quarter. And it looks like she dribbled that off of her foot. And another effort play by Gordon. I'll tell you what, even though it went out of bounds, the effort play is there. So
we got substitution, Haley Lowen comes in the game.
All right, and coming in for Urbina is going to be Rhiannon St. Clair.
32, St. Clair, for the Redskins.
So on the court, you have a little less size, but a little more athleticism for the Redskins. I think he's gonna count on Noel Brown to be a little bit of a blocking force in the middle, and then he has the St. Clair twins down there as well, who are both tall and athletic. And Cabot drives, she dishes to Brown, finds Cabot, and 2 points, 2 more points for Cabot to knot this up at 19.
And Newton brings the ball up here, see what they're going to do here. Looks like they're going to try to get the open man here or going to the paint.
Well, and that's what they're doing. So they saw Urbina go out. So when Urbina's out and she's getting a rest, they think they can put it inside because you only have one of their big forcers.
And we have a foul here on Newton. Yeah, number 22, Haley Lowen. That is her second foul of the game.
Her second, team's first.
And that is not the person if you're Newton who you want to put on the line.
No.
Cabot's been playing really well. And an uncharacteristic miss by Cabot at the free throw line. Maybe I jinxed her. Did I jinx her?
No, I think you did.
Don't tell her. And Newton driving.
And it's, went so close, but she'll go to the line to shoot two. That was Racing Henderson with the intent. She'll shoot two in the line.
And it looks like they're going to give the foul to Cabot, even though you had two of them down there. It's pretty weird having the restricted attendance,
right?
Especially during these free throws and these break times where you typically have fans, you typically have people trying to throw off the shooter.
Right.
So it is a little weird. I know doing football games, it was hard those first few games that we didn't have fans.
And she goes 0 for 2 in the line.
And Noel Brown with the rebound. Yeah, and with restricted fans, it's safer for the kids. We want our players to play. And I want spring sports to happen. I'm selfish. I'm the head track coach at North. I want spring sports to happen because I think we have some special stuff going on. Noel Brown with the shot and missed.
That was shot by number 30,
all right.
Henderson.
And Brown with the rebound, and she dishes it, but while she dishes it out to Cabot, she gets fouled.
And that was a foul on number 11, Piper Siddle. And we have substitution number 31, Cameron Ince coming to the game.
All right, Cabot with it up to the top of the key. Well, driving the ball. Dishes it out to Gordon, who's trying to feed it inside to Brown, who tits it up. again, good ball movement by Newton. And again, a hustle play by Gordon. Dishes it to St. Clair, who wants to find Cavett, she was pushed a little bit. And it looks like we have a blocking foul on Newton.
Number 31, Cameron Ince. That is her first foul of the game.
Fouls on Newton, number 31, ends. Her first, team's third.
All right, I'm not going to say anything. But no, like I said, this is it's a whole different atmosphere when you're used to, you know, full gymnasiums. But again, we want the kids to play. We want the kids to play. We want them to experience
And we have
school.
some substitutions. Number 4, Lexi Belpons coming to the game. And you have number 24, Abigail Kuntz coming to the game.
There we go. And I'm sure you want to be back in the classroom, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
This is just to finish up my senior year, so, you know.
Yep. As a teacher, it's a little difficult to teach to an empty classroom, and I know I still go in. I know I have the face for radio, but it is really difficult to teach to a screen, and we really do try to be innovative as teachers. But again, it's getting the best for our kid. Let's see who they're going to call the foul on there. It looks like it's going to be
on North number 32.
32, St. Clair.
Belpons will go to the line to shoot 2.
That is St. Clair's first. Well, that is Rhiannon's first.
There's the first one.
And Newton inches closer.
And she goes 1 for 2 and 1. But rebound by number 22, Haley Lowen.
And right now on the court, you have what? Out of the North High starting lineup, they have 2 of them out right now getting rest. I think trying to save some legs for the fourth quarter, and it looks like it's North's ball, but we have a
timeout here by Newton.
Okay, and again, if we do get music, I'm going to crank it back down. But until then, yeah, Newton's coach saw that they were kind of getting away. We've been having a good battle back and forth today. So what do you think Newton's coach is telling him right now?
Slow down, find an open man, space the floor. Just telling his team just to, if you have a wide open shot, take it. If you don't have it, pass it out. So just basically the basics of, just slow down the tempo and all that stuff. So they have a 1-point lead. So not much breathing room for Newton.
So North has the 1-point lead.
Oh, North does.
Yep, North has a 1-point lead, and I think Coach Bailey's over there trying to settle his team down, saying, "Hey, we can't win this game with one possession.
Right.
So every possession needs to be a quality possession.
Right, absolutely.
Every possession has to be quality. If you have a chance, take the good shot. If not, wait for the good shot to come to you." Me, as not a basketball person, I don't know, you guys can't see me on the live stream. I can jump over a credit card maybe, so I was never great at basketball. And they dish it inside to Cavett, who goes up, does not get it.
And Newton pushes up the ball.
But it seems like, if you can get good possessions each time and avoid mistakes kind of like that, then you can start getting in a rhythm of game. It looks like we have a sub coming in, and Urbina is back in, and she's nice and rested up, and Cavett's going to take the ball with 36 seconds left in this quarter. She dishes it to Brown, who's going to drive and shoot, and just a bit outside there.
You see what Newton knows a near turnover.
Again, it's
just saved the ball.
So and here that's what Urbina does for you. So you have Urbina and Noel Brown in the middle, and that's what she does for you. She can be the presence inside to force something.
Oh!
And Noelle Brown puts up a shot at the buzzer, and it goes in. Oh, my gosh. Good golly almighty. And that's a three-point shot for Brown. It's one of the most exciting plays in basketball there.
The
you know.
buzzer beater, yeah.
Yes. All right. So here we go. Going to the fourth quarter. North has a 4-point lead.
Right.
So what do you think Newton's going to have to do this quarter?
I think Newton's going to have to pressure as soon as they make a shot, as soon as the ball is passed in, they need to pressure North. So if they have a double team, they can have a chance to steal the ball or cause a turnover. So I think Newton has to pressure as soon as the ball gets taken out. They need to pressure right then and there.
Okay.
As offense, they just continue to just be patient and just find an open player and just take an open shot. So
Perfect. Yeah, I think North just needs to, they have to concentrate on quality possessions. They have a little bit of momentum right now. They need to take advantage of it. And they need to concentrate on getting quality possessions every time. Okay? So it looks like Newton's going to have the ball to come out of this quarter.
right. We have a discussion here by the referees.
All right. North playing that defense underneath, trying to keep people out of the middle.
That was attempted by number 24, Abigail Kuntz. Rebound by number 10, Zenner.
And again, North is trying to make them take those shots. Now that burnt them a little bit at the end of the first half because they got the hot hand taking the three-point shots.
Right.
I don't think they're going to be able to go inside. I think you have a big height advantage on North, and if there's one thing Urbina's able to do is she's been able to control that side of the lane. Noelle's on the other side. Noelle Brown would be on the other side. Again, every possession needs to be a good possession. Cabot with the shot doesn't get there, and it looks like there's a foul on North. Who are they going to give it to?
Fouls on North number 5, Gordon.
Okay, they're going to give a foul to Tyresia Gordon. Her first, team third. All right, and it looks like North is trying to trap them as they come up to force a mistake. Good block by Guadalupe Urbina. I think she might have just needed that rest a little bit in the third quarter. And you know what? I think they lucked out. That was not a great pass, and Newton jumped on it and knocked it out of bounds. So North retains possession of the ball here. Okay, Cabot open in the corner. Ooh, and that's a three-pointer.
Miscommunication by Newton there. I had a wide open man right
there. Again, that brings North's lead to 7. So Newton really needs a shot in the arm here to get them back in it. I mean, that's why it looks like they're trying to be gunslingers from outside the arc to try to take that lead back or take a cut into that lead. The thing is, it's got to fall.
And it scored by number 10, Zenner. That's her first point of the game.
All right, that's an
and. Number 10, Patrick.
That was a head one, so she can make a three-point play with this free throw.
And that's the hard way to get 3 points.
Right.
Yeah, that's a hard way to get 3 points. It looks like you have a mass subs for Newton trying to get some fresh legs in.
Number 11, Piper Siddle coming in the game. Number 34, Natalie Jones. And we have number want to say
It's 30.
30. Gracie Henderson comes to the game.
All right. Katie Blessman comes in and goes ahead and relieves Terrence
And
St. Clair.
She completes the three-point play.
All right. So, again, North needs to concentrate on getting a quality possession here, reduce mistakes, bleed a little clock. Because, you know, Gordon with the shot, and Blessman with the rebound saves it, dishes it out to Cavett. In basketball, I'll tell you what, a 4-point lead could last forever or could be gone in a heartbeat.
Right.
So you never know what's going to happen. Noel Brown with the shot, and Cavett with the effort play. Dishes out to Blessman, who sinks it for 2 points. Katie Blessman.
And here Newton brings up the ball.
Oh, and again, another effort play by Cavett. She is something special, I'll tell you what.
It will be North
Held ball
ball.
possession there on the North.
All right, Noel Brown giving it out to Cavett, who's going to bring the offense down. And keep the ball moving. They're easy shots. Noel Brown following her shot. Hey, ladies and gentlemen who are watching at home, that's the importance of following your shot. She got her own rebound. Unfortunately, she could not finish the.
Absolutely. And Newton here looks to trim this lead down here.
All right. Now, some people, and it looks like we have a travel. That was a good forced travel by Urbina, because it caused her to go up and then walk before she put it up there.
So we have a substitution here, number 22. Haley Lowen comes into the game.
All right, again, we're going to give the ball to Cavett. Now, Cavett on the day, I believe, has 20 points already. So Guadalupe Urbina with the dagger with 4 minutes left gets 2 more points. And that adds to her two before. Right now, Wichita North leading Newton 31-23. And
timeout here by Newton.
Timeout by Newton. They've got to do something, because it looks like it's starting to get away from them.
Right.
There's an 8-point lead by North. Again, if I'm Coach Bailey over at North, I'm telling my girls, do not give them anything easy. Make sure you do every possession count. Every possession count. And if it's not wide open, don't take it. Move the ball.
Right.
There is no shot. There is no shot clock in high school basketball.
Right. So you can take as much time as you need.
Yes. As long as you're moving the ball and showing that you're looking for that open shot, you can take as much time as you need. Over on the Newton side, I guarantee you he's saying you've got to create plays.
Right.
He's going to some of his best players and saying, hey, this is your time. This is your time. We have 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. Let's go.
Right.
Okay. So, again, you have 31-23 lead. Neither school is close to the bonus yet. North has 4 total fouls, and Newton has 3. The only person in quote unquote foul trouble is Cavett for North, and she has 3 fouls. So she needs to be careful. But when you're leading this much, you don't. I don't want to say you have to worry about it, but because you definitely do. But you don't have anybody really in foul trouble on either side, and you know what? That was a good effort play by Newton.
Great effort, good hustle.
But Brown was just in the right place at the right time. So Cavett drives, gives it to Blessman. Guadalupe Urbina down there, making it hard for her to go, and passes it to, there we go, passes it out to Brown, who gets fouled.
That's foul on number 22, Hayden Lowen. She has 3 fouls.
Okay, so that brings Newton's foul total to 4. So we'll see how they work these next 3 minutes and 22 seconds.
Oh, correction, that was on Inch. That is her second.
Oh, and Blessman loses it, but Tyresia Gordon using her quickness. They say she may have moved her pivot foot there. I don't know. Again, I'm biased. I'm biased, mainly because I got like 3 out of the 5 out of there run track for me. Actually, majority of these girls basketball players are 2 and 3 sport athletes at North, and just a testament to them that they can come out, still do all their work in school and compete. Several of them are 3 sport athletes. Great kids.
That was a great pass. Number 31, Cameron Inch with the score.
Okay, and the lead is now reduced to 6 with 2 minutes and 33 seconds left. Dishes it, tries to get it to Cabot, but throws it away. Again, that is what you don't want if you are North High. Goes underneath, and it was blocked by Brown, but because it was blocked, it went out of bounds. It's still Newton's ball.
Let's see here what Newton comes up with here.
Well, she has to throw it in. There we go. You have an open 3 ball, and she gets fouled as she shoots by number 12.
That was contested by She had 2 attempts in the free throw.
And that's Blessman's second foul on the night.
Center is 1 for 1 in the free throw line tonight.
Okay. I was about to say, I hope you jinxed her. And don't be mad, Newton fans. I am a North High person, so I didn't mean that. I'm just saying that because I jinxed mine earlier.
And she goes 0 for 2 in the line.
And again, that is what you get when you have your 2 bigs underneath. With Urbina and Brown underneath, it's hard for Newton to get anything underneath the pass. Okay.
And said last touch by North, it will be Newton's ball here.
Again, they have to get calmed down. Newton's going to try to press because they're down by 6 right now, but 6 is 2 threes. I mean, so it looks like we have a foul. It looks like foul by Brown underneath.
That was on Norris 22, Brown.
And that's her second. And that's actually the 6th. That's the 6th foul for today. So 1 more foul, and then they'll be in the bonus.
They'll send Antoine to the line. She'll have 2 shots. We have a substitution. We have number 4, Lexi Valpon is coming into the game.
And it looks like he's trying to get some more shooters in. So with 1:43 left, this might be the longest 1:43 of our lives here.
And she goes 0 for 2 in the line.
So another rebound by Urbina. All right, and Coach Bailey for North taking a timeout.
Timeout, North.
Coach Bailey for North taking a timeout. It does look like he's going to have a sub in for somebody. I think what's going to happen is he's going to bring St. Clair in for Gordon so he can get his starters all back on the court to try to run 1:33 off without throwing it away.
Absolutely.
So he's telling his girls that, hey, be smart. Again, I'm a broken record because I believe that's about basketball. Be smart, quality possessions only, move the ball. What's the coach over there for Newton talking about?
I believe he's saying to his team, it's like, slow down. If you wanna do something, we gotta do it now. With the they're down by 6 points. So I mean, if they have the ball, just be patient. Attack the basket and then immediately get back on defense. So
Perfect. Yeah, make every possession count, and then make them work, right?
Right.
Make North work to hold that ball. Okay. Perfect. So North is going to come out with possession. North's going to come out with possession. So we'll see what they have set up for an inbounds play here. Last time they came out of a timeout with an inbounds play. Cavett was open in the corner,
Right.
and she put a three. A three at this point might be a dagger.
Right.
Okay. Bounce pass into St. Clair, who gets it to Cavett. Cavett, the best ball handler on this team, so you're going to put it in her hands, and then they're going to give it to Brown up top. Giving it to St. Clair, who gives it back to Brown, who gives it back to Cavett. It looks like they're playing the clock. And Cavett, well, first half she would have went in and drove. They're waiting for them to foul. They are. So
Newton seemed like they're going to run out the clock, so they wanted to foul North so they won't drain as much clock out.
yes. Yep, and that's what North was doing. You saw them cycle in and out with their players. Oh, and that was a big foul by number 10.
Number 10, Zenner. That's her first foul.
Her first. Team 6.
And we have, okay, so Cavett with the ball. And they have a foul on number
24, Abigail Kuntz. That's her second foul.
and that actually puts Newton into the bonus. So right now, North is shooting free throws. And again, Newton has to be aggressive. They're down by 6 with under a minute left. That's why they're fouling. They want to cause North to make a mistake or miss a free throw.
Right.
And that's another point for Cavett, who just put in her 21st point for today.
Wow.
And that's 22. Three ball, they jump up and
timeout here by Newton.
okay, with 40 seconds left. With 40 seconds left, it looks like North has all their starters on the court, just trying to get good possessions, hold the ball, and finish this out.
Right.
So, and I can see Newton. What they're doing is you have some people who are trying to make plays. They're trying to force things. I think what's huge is the size advantage in the middle. What's the tallest player for Newton?
The tallest player is 5'10", Natalie Jones.
Okay, so Natalie Jones is 5'10", and you have you have 3 people on the roster for North who are over 5'10".
Wow.
So you have people who are there, and then I know for a fact a couple of those 5'8s, they jump for me.
Right.
So so they have a range, and they're long and they're lanky, and they're good basketball players. So one thing that North has been able to do is control the middle a little bit. With 40 seconds, Newton's going to be throwing up shots and hoping things go in.
And that was Newton's last timeout.
So they need to, and it looks like they were trying to set something up. Looks like they were trying to set something up to bring in the middle, but again, when you have Urbina and Brown in the middle, it's hard to do that. And St. Clair is long, and Cavett is good, and Blessman will come at you. And that was a block by Cavett. That was a block by Cavett there. Again, 27 seconds left on the clock. I think Newton.
Let's see what Newton mixed up here. They're going to look like for the 3, and they do. And it falls short.
Again, rebound by North, and they're going to go ahead and try to foul to get the ball back.
That was committed by number 10, Zenadad. Second foul.
I've always said, you don't get to take fouls with you. They give you 5. They don't get you don't get to take them to the next game.
Right.
So might as well use them. Maybe that's why they took me out after the first quarter of every game I've ever played. But second grade was rough for me. All right, Cabot with another basket. And I believe that's 23 for her today. And there's number 24. So she came in this game, she was a leading scorer, averaging 8 points a game.
Wow.
And now she just put in her 24th basket, or 24th point.
And
5 seconds left. And this is for a pride. That's a pride shot right there. And there you go. Your final is Wichita North 35, Newton 25, and that moves North High School to 2-1 on the year. Good performance by the Redskins. What are your final thoughts?
I believe North played a good game. It's set to be a good game from the start, and I believe it was. So, great effort by both teams, and congratulations to North.
Yep. And you know what? I'm actually going to give up my headset to Mr. Kelly. I want to thank him for letting me come back. I spent a lot of good football nights with him. So, again, I want to thank you, Matt, for having me, and look forward to working with you again.
Yeah. Hey, are you
Always
coming back?
a good
Are you
time.
coming back next Tuesday?
Yes,
or
I will.
next Thursday?
Yes, I will.
Heights versus North.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Heights versus North.
Definitely.
Next Thursday night. So
I will be here.
perfect. We appreciate Mitch coming in, and Antonio, you did a great job. Me and Antonio are going to be doing the Heights and Andover Central game. We're going to stop this stream. If you're watching, we're going to stop this stream. Go back to our main YouTube channel, and you'll see the next stream here starting in about 5 minutes or so. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.